Hello, everybody. Welcome to my presentation. Today, we're going to talk about the brief history of Mexico by Yesenia Chavez, taken mainly from two websites, uainternational.org, A Brief History of Mexico, and then docstairs.com, Geography, Country, Mexico, History Timeline. Okay, I guess we can go to the first one. uainternational.org, A Brief History of Mexico. Okay. With Mexico having more than 130 million people, it is the third most populous nation in the Americas after the United States and Brazil. Okay. About 45 million people are active population working. Okay. So about half of the Mexican workers labor in the underground or informal economy employers do not pay taxes. Okay, or social security, and do not deal with labor unions. Unfortunately, in Mexico, they get like lower salary. It says 1 out of 10 of the U.S. workers' wages. Okay. Unfortunately, the history of Mexico is too long or too big to be condensed in a video, right? So here I am recommending you some websites. If you go here, uainternational.org, Brief History of Mexico, you can go through all of those sections. Mexico before Columbus, Spanish conquest of Mexico, colonial Mexico, independent Mexico, the French conquest and occupation. Or you can also go to the Porfiriato, Mexican Revolution, the results of the Mexican Revolution, the Mexican government turns right, from the Mexican miracle to the Mexican mess, enter the IMF and the World Bank, the Mexican political system, years of crisis losing pre-grip on government. Okay. So you're welcome to go through all of those, but today I only would like to go over like a little timeline, okay, which is manageable. It's manageable for this video, okay? We're gonna go to docstairs.com, Geography, Country, Mexico, History, Timeline. So this one is more easy and manageable for us to do like in the next 10 minutes or so, okay? Here is the timeline and history overview, okay? So since 1400, we got the Olmecs, Los Olmecas. In the 1000 before Christ, we got the Mayans, okay? The ones who built the pyramids. And then the CE era, we got the Mayans, the Aztecs, when Tenochtitlan was found in 1425. Then in 1519, it's when Hernan Cortés came to Mexico, okay? You can also Google that to give you more information. In the 1600s, Spain conquers Mexico, okay? 1810, the Mexican War of Independence, led by Catholic priest Miguel Hidalgo on September the 15th, which is a great holiday in Mexico. And then what else? 1821, the War of Independence ends and Mexico declares its independence on September 27, okay? Let's see what else. Oh, Guadalupe Victoria becomes the first president of Mexico in 1824. 1835, the Texas Revolution begins. 1846, the Mexican-American War begins. And in 1847, the United States Army occupies Mexico City. Okay, and of course, you can go through all of those. But in 1861, the French invade Mexico and install Maximilian of Austria as president in 1864. 1910, it's a very important date also when the Mexican Revolution begins, led by Emiliano Zapata. 1911, President Porfirio Diaz, who rules as dictator for 35 years, is overthrown and replaced with Francisco I. Madero. 1917, the Mexican Constitution is adopted. 1923, revolutionary hero and military leader Pancho Villa is assassinated. 1929, the National Mexican Party is formed. okay? 1930, Mexico experiences a long period of economic growth. This is a very important time. 1942, Mexico joins the Allies in World War II, declaring war on Germany and Japan. 1968, the Summer Olympics are held in Mexico City. 1985, an earthquake happens in September, where more than 10,000 people were killed. 1993, they signed the NAFTA treatment with Canada and the United States. In 2000, we got a new president, Vicente Fox is elected, and he's the first president, not from the pre-party in 71 years. So now we have the new president, López Obrador, who is our current president. There is also a video on López Obrador if you want to see it, okay? Thank you for watching. Adios.